What is going on, guys? AZ Gaming is back to you with another video, and in today's video we're actually going to be talking about a gun game finally being added to Critical Ops. Now, if you guys don't remember, back like a year ago, me, Greg, SS, Tricky, Fancy, we used to play together. We used to make these funny videos like hide and seek and all kinds of stupid shit, and we actually came up with this gun game, right? So basically, gun game was like you're supposed to cycle in through like every weapon, and the last weapon would be a knife. And kind of like after that, people started posting kind of the same shit, and basically that's what it was. But whenever you get stabbed, you have to go down a weapon, and you kind of have to go back and get another kill with the same weapon. And they actually finally adding this to the game. In the new update, they even said so themselves if you go to Critical Ops roadmap, and they actually did say gun game. They also said ranked, short spawn protection, limited the maximum force character is applied to death, rip shotgun glitches. Ah man, those little shotgun glitches. Whenever you blow somebody away, the body will like dismantle, their body will stretch throughout the map, and it's kind of funny. And they added some visual things, but the main thing here is probably the gun game, and for some people even spawn protection. Honestly, spawn protection doesn't really matter that much because it doesn't have an effect on you in the long run, because spawn protection is basically just to keep you from being spawn trapped, which has no effect on you whatsoever. It doesn't have effect on your stats. All it does is get you killed a couple of times before the round actually starts. Now, in today's video, by the way, the video you guys are watching right now is me playing by myself, and I was playing against a couple decent players. They actually all merged on one team, which was kind of annoying, and I got some of the worst teammates I've ever had, and this is honestly the game that broke my back, because I couldn't do anything. Plus, I think banned me, or got banned, or whatever the hell his name was. I believe he was kind of hacking, because he kind of was a little fishy. Anyways, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the gameplay, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that I think Critical Ops should do. I think it would help him out in the long run, and I think it'd be kind of fun. One of the things that they actually added to the game that was kind of cool is the gun game. Hopefully it will be in the game by Tuesday or Wednesday for beta, because if you guys don't remember, they updated the game on the 15th, and usually they will run the update on Tuesday for like beta users, and a couple days later they'll actually release it to the public. So for those guys who don't know how to get into beta, all you gotta do on Google, this is probably the easiest on Google Play, all you gotta do is scroll through all the information. Let's say enter beta, blah blah blah, sign up. You're gonna wait a little bit. After it approves it, you just go in, uninstall the game, reinstall it, and now you're a beta user. Now the problem with beta user is that sometimes the servers will be a little bit laggy because they don't actually open the full servers, so there's only like so much server space that when I use on beta users, so that could actually cause you being a little bit laggy. But besides that, it should be pretty good. And some of the things that I really hope they add in this game is probably voice chat. A lot of games that are kind of similar to this game, as far as like player base and things like that go, they're actually voice chat in the game. Like I talked about Rules of Survival having voice chat. And you gotta think about this. The game has 120 players on a single server. The server that has more space than all of the maps in Critical Ops put together. That's how big the map is. And they're still able to support the voice chat with no problem, no lag, because that game actually plays very smoothly, especially for the amount of players that it has. Now, if we want to talk about a shooter game that's pretty relevant, I guess, is the Blitz Brigade by Gayloft. Blitz Brigade always had voice chat, and it was actually pretty decent voice chat. You can actually hook up your mic and you'll be able to talk to people on the game. And that game is actually quite smooth too. It's kind of like Paladins, kind of like what's the other one? Overwatch type game. It's more like a cartoony version of a shooter, and it's kind of like Respawnables in a way too, just a first person. That game's actually pretty decent. I know I played the hell out of it back in my day, and it has voice chat as well, and that game plays very smoothly. Now, I don't want to compare Critical Force Entertainment to Gayloft, because Gayloft always had more money. They've been around since, I don't know, like 2000 maybe, because I remember when I was a kid, like, you know, 9, 10 years old, they released the Asphalt, basically their racing game that they're still keeping up with. And I played it on my, you know, Motorola Razr. Yeah, just Razr. I was able to play the game on a flip phone. And that was so long ago that, you know, they're still in kind of like a progression mode. They're still making games. Just imagine how much money these people have. And honestly, they don't make great games. I mean, basically, they just rip off any popular game that there is on the market, like Overwatch, Call of Duty, Need for Speed. It just goes on and on. So basically, they just rip off popular games and then make them into mobile version. Now, Critical Force Entertainment, I believe they make a decent amount of money that they're able to upgrade servers that they never really do. Please upgrade servers. I talked about this many times. Servers equal game being good. And whenever you play on this game and your ping is just gonna skyrocket to 300, you're just gonna be ass. And this game and experience you playing this game is not gonna be all that great. And I really hope one day they will upgrade the servers or add more. You really need to add more servers. I mean, I guarantee you guys are making enough money to do so. Maybe it's not in your budget, but I don't know. Maybe once the game releases, they will add more servers. That'll be great. And the game is supposed to schedule for release. I'm gonna actually tell you guys that in a second. So the game is scheduled to release. So the latest update is gonna come out in January, which we're in right now, and we got 1, 2, 3 updates after that. So I'm guessing sometime in spring this game will finally be live. For those guys who don't know, this game been in development for 2 years, and you've been able to play this game for 2 years. So this game been in development a long time. It's probably been 3 or 4 years that we don't know of, you know, but the things that they're doing with this game, I mean, you know, whenever they updated the gloss on the guns, you know, they made them look metallic or somewhat. I saw that as cool, but not really necessary. You know, we had serious problems when the new update came out. The game became so much bigger than it used to be. The lag became an issue. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool, but it's not really practical. You don't really need it. You could get away without it. And if you're just upgrading things that you don't need, you're gonna become a Modern Combat 5. You just don't do that. You wanna, you know, you wanna take care of the things that affect the game in the long run. And I don't see this affecting the game. I mean, like I said, it's cool, but not really necessary. And really what they need to be working on is servers, hackers. Hackers are another big deal, because I feel like hackers kill the player base in this game. You know, there are a lot of people, when the new hacker wave comes in, they're like, oh my god, let's go back to Minecraft Pocket Edition. And it's just kind of annoying. That's why I kind of thought that the idea of this game being paid for new users or something like that would be a good idea, is because of that. As much as you guys think that it will completely kill the player base, hackers do just that for free. You guys don't think the hackers actually help this game out? Probably not. There are 2 things they're gonna either do. Actually 3. They're gonna either become hackers themselves. They're just gonna, you know, they're gonna get killed by a hacker. They're gonna go to YouTube and look up Critical Ops hacks, or they're gonna quit the game and go do something else. And the last one, they might just bear through it, and hopefully Critical Force will be quick enough on banning the hackers for them not to quit the game. And hackers are just destroying this game, especially the many hackers that we had just recent couple of weeks. It's just been ridiculous. And, you know, there's nothing that's stopping them from being able to create new accounts and continuing to hack. There really isn't anything to stop them. And that's pretty much it that kind of want to talk about today. Oh, the other thing I want to touch on, I played this game a lot recently, right? I played crap out of this game recently. I've yet to run into a moderator. Maybe the guys need to add more moderators, because I haven't really seen those. You know, I haven't really seen those. Usually all the moderators are like YouTubers and, you know, Joker's dead somewhere. You know, it's like, what's going on, man? You need more modders. Need more modders. Need more modders. Anyways, it's like 1 o'clock, you know, in the afternoon. It's fucking raining, man. The fucking weather feel like shit because it's all dark. Hate the rain. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop it a like, share with your friends, and if you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I know some of you guys didn't like the video of Rules of Survival. I think it's a fun game. I think it will grow on you, hopefully. I'll try to make some more funny content, because that's probably the best way to get into the game, is just create the content that is enjoyable for you guys to watch, no matter what game it might be. And yeah, I will probably just let the rest of the gameplay play out. I just put some music behind it, because I don't want to spoil anything, but one of my teammates won 1 in 16. I had 40 kills. Yeah, I had like triple, if not times 4 amount of fucking kills my entire team put together had. It was fucking bad. It was really fucking bad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Just you and I. Just you and
Like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story, these places change me, each one replacing, like night into morning. I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above our town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, get radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, but now we're drowning.
bored of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high in love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high in love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible. confidence may fall, I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't